Victor Wembanyama, the first overall pick in the 2023 draft, going to San Antonio, joining us tonight. The first Frenchman taken #1 overall in NBA history. It's great to have you with us, Victor. Congratulations.
Thanks for having me.
On a very special night. We're joined here by your father, Felix, and your mother, Elodie. Victor, obviously the emotion kind of got to you. You knew you were going to San Antonio, but what was that like to hear your name called by the commissioner?
Really, really, really special. It was just a sentence I've been waiting to hear for my whole life, and finally seeing this man, Adam Silver, say it and walk into the stage was just crazy. I can't describe it.
This question is for all of you. I know that obviously you're very, very happy to be the #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. But what does it mean to you all that he was picked by San Antonio, that San Antonio had the first pick, considering Tony Parker played for San Antonio, Boris Diaw obviously played for San Antonio?
If I can speak, it's the choice of San Antonio is something really big because it's a historical place, a long story. The story is got ties with France. You say that, and the story is tied with some legends, and I think it's a good thing to be in the steps of these legends.
Elodie, this program on ABC is about families, moms and dads, the journey with their kids. You played basketball, 6'3". You were Victor's first coach. What was that like for you, teaching him and then seeing him up here on stage?
I'm so proud about my son. First of all, not as a basketball player, but as a young man, as he's such a nice son. First, a nice grandson and a nice brother. I'm so proud. And as a basketball coach, I was so happy to hear that he's gonna go to San Antonio. I was so happy to hear that. It's such an honor that he's gonna be coached by Greg Popovich. So we are so happy about that.
That's why I asked you about it, because obviously Greg Popovich is a champion, one of the greatest coaches ever, and what have you. But switching back to today and just over the last couple of days, what has it been like for you all to be here in New York City? That's what everybody wanted to know. I mean, being here in New York City. I've never been to France. I'm planning on coming soon. But what is it like for you guys to be here in New York City?
You know, my mom had been there before. My dad hadn't. Really special, you know, the energy out there, the fans, of course, but even just the skyline, the buildings, the streets, Times Square. It's something I've seen in movies for so many years. It really feels special.
Victor, you come in with a lot of hype. I mean, LeBron James talked about you being an alien. Steph Curry says you're a cheat code that you build in 2K. I mean, we have quotes from Giannis saying he has the chance to be one of the best to ever play the game. What kind of expectations do you have?
You know, all these will scare me. The expectations I have are really, really high. Most of the times higher than those. And, you know, I know my purpose. I know myself really, really well. I believe so. And this is what pushes me to stay focused on my path, on my own path, my own story. And yeah, I feel like my mind is made for this life.
Victor, it's been a pleasure covering you. We look forward to seeing what happens next. By the way, I know you know the backstory about the Spurs. They've had 2 other #1 picks, and that is Tim Duncan and David Robinson, and both became Hall of Famers who won NBA Finals championships. When you think about that, how does that feel, being the next #1 guy?
Such an honor, you know, such an honor to have a franchise like San Antonio put in so much effort, you know, to get me. It really feels crazy. It's at the same time, it's what happened. I know I deserve it. You know, I worked so hard for this my whole life. But at the same time, it's really an honor, and I feel like I'm a really, really lucky guy to have such a stable and loving family and being healthy, you know. I know many people would like to be in my place, and I'm really grateful for this.
Well, we're excited to watch you put on a uniform. I heard it's going to be very soon, too, with the Summer League fast approaching on ESPN. And we will have your first game, of course. Cannot wait for that matchup. That's coming up July 7th against the Hornets and then against the Blazers over on ESPN2 in the first week of July. Congratulations on a remarkable historical night. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.